Libra, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the 4th week of November 2020. So that's from the 23rd to the 29th of November. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Compendium of Witches Oracle. I'll be using this today to draw a couple of cards just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Libra for the 4th week of November 2020. What messages are here for Libra for the 4th week of November? Oh, wait, I was going to say that's too much, but I'll take the 3. And let's see what you get. You have the Hare. Time for listening, being alert, being aware. And it also perhaps speaks of things moving quickly, a sudden increase in action. Oath, a promise. Whether that's a promise you make yourself or someone else, it's something that you draw a line, make a promise. And then you've got the Dusk Child. And this is about, I can get the thing for you, the Dusk Child. The Dusk Child represents the whole and unadulterated view of reality, comprising of dark and light. A balanced view relies on the acceptance of obscurity, just as a healthy tree relies on the nourishment of the dark soil. So it's about perhaps a bit of shadow work, delving into ourselves and facing our sufferings, fears and bitter memories can provide us renewed purpose and strength. So it's a time of inner reflection and awareness and making a serious promise, perhaps in order to change something that you've realized through inner reflection. But let's see where the rest of the reading goes. Let's see what's on the cards for Libra for the 4th week of November 2020. What messages are here for Libra for the 4th week of November? What does Libra need to know? So Libra, this is the 5-cent tarot we're using today, and I'll draw the 8-card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you where you are now. The second 2 cards highlighting your challenges that you find at this time. And the following 2 cards showing some guidance from Spirit. And then that brings you to the final 2 cards which depict your possible outcome. So you start with Temperance. Time for seeking balance and patience that may be required. And then you've got the Soul, the Beyond. There you have it. Your Dusk Child. Seeking to regain a sense of balance through delving into your soul, looking beyond, looking deeper into things in order to find answers and work through issues. But let's see where the rest of the reading goes. You've got the 8 of Buttons and the 5 of Cups. as your challenges. And then you've got, move those down a tad, then you've got the Wheel of Fortune, lovely, and the 10 of Cups as your guidance cards. Your outcome being the 9 of Cups and the Emperor. You know, it's a wonderful, wonderful energy there. And you've got the Fool. There certainly seems to be a new beginning. The Fool and the Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune, sort of showing wonderful new beginnings, a new change. But let's start here. As I said, there's perhaps, it shows you at a point of reflection, trying to regain your sense of balance, and it's linked with your belief system, whatever you believe in as divine energies. I get a sense of seeking that closeness, and you know, you've got the dusk child here suggesting some inner work, some reflection, some shadow work, accepting the lighter and the darker sides of your personality, of who you are, or even of your situation, and working with that. And then you've got as your challenges, the 8 of Buttons is like mastering a skill. So I get a sense that, you know, for some of you this week, mastering a skill, perfecting something is difficult, is a challenge for you. And dealing with, you know, with the dusk child here, I get a sense the 5 of Cups talks about working through past hurts, letting them go, finding, in seeking that rebalancing, finding that you need to alter the way you're looking at things. It's sort of the 5 of Cups is about mourning a loss, regrets, and not being able to move forward because you're focusing on that loss, that regret, that pain, that sadness, rather than on what you can develop, what's good around you, what has potential around you. Not seeing a way forward because you are too focused on what is gone, what is lost. And, you know, there's this element of regret in that. So focusing on regrets rather than on possibilities. You know, the 5 of Cups usually depicts 3 upturned vessels which have spilt their liquid out, and that's lost, that's gone. But there are 2 upright vessels still full of potential, full of liquid, and it's a matter of seeing things in the positive rather than getting wrapped up in what is lost and the regrets there, because you have, you know, wonderful potential around you. You have the Wheel of Fortune here in your guidance cards, sort of suggesting that your luck is about to change. You know, this shows a change in energy, and it's usually for the good. And there's nothing in the surrounding cards that suggests that it isn't. This shows good fortune coming your way. And it's right next to the 10 of Cups, which is about finding that happiness, finding that harmony within family members or within your friends, your workmates, your tribe. That sense of being reconnected and moving together in harmonious synchronization and feeling joyful for that. And, you know, you've got here with the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the bottom of your deck, the underlining energies is a new beginning, and being able to leap forward, embrace that new beginning with a sense of faith that things will turn out, with a sense of positivity and joy and hope. You know, I'll put the hare here, you know, this swift action, this movement, and looking, we could even go in there, seeing being aware of what the potentials around you are, what you can still work with, and then moving forward with that, because there's a chance for you to really turn things around. It leads you towards the Nine of Cups, which is attainment and that sense of accomplishment, that joy that you feel when you've worked hard at something and it's succeeded, you were successful, and your wish is coming true, really. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune, a change of luck, a wonderful new beginning, and wishes coming true. Beautiful, beautiful. And that, may require an oath. That's, I get a sense it's linked with this shadow work, this inner reflection, making a decision to change something, whether it's moving forward in a material or a practical sense, or whether it's just changing an attitude of yourself in order to embrace the change of fortune around you. And, it leads you on to this, as I said, this wish come true, this sense of attainment and joy that entails, and feeling proud. Once again, feeling proud of yourself for what you've achieved. And the Emperor, feeling, this is being within your power. A great success card. So your outcome cards and your advice cards are very successful. You have the Emperor denoting success and a sense of being in control again, of you ruling, you shaping your world rather than being shaped by it. Sort of stepping back into your power, regaining that seat of power and authority in your life. So, there you have it. It's wonderful energies, a bit of wobbliness at first, but, you gaining that, sort of in order to regain that sense of balance, inner reflection, a commitment, a promise, an oath, and in order to get back on track, mastering something, even though that's difficult, and letting go of lamentation, letting go of despair and regret, and rather focusing on the potential that's around you at this time, seeing that, looking for signs, looking for synchronicities, and harnessing that potential and allowing things to change and move forward, bringing you to joy and wish, attaining your wishes, and back in the seat of your power, back in a sense of structured and well-built security and stability. And underlining all of that, a wonderful new beginning. So there you have it, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe button. And then have yourself a wonderful week. And God bless you till we meet again.